Hey everyone, I am Megan Densmore. I am an actress, a producer, and a freedom coach. And I am going to talk about something today that's maybe a little tricky to share for me. I really like to plan, like to my own detriment. I like everything to be organized, and I like to know what's coming up, and even my calendar is color coded, and I know in theory where I'm going to be months from now. And something that I am getting aware of more and more every day is that that's only possible to an extent. And, excuse me, if you plan everything out and leave no room for flexibility, you sometimes end up turning down incredible opportunities that could be life-changing and that could end up having a really incredible impact on the long-term trajectory of your life, right? So for some people that's really logical, and it's no big deal for them to be flexible with new opportunities or new ideas or things that come their way. That's not something that I am used to at all. I'm even having trouble coherently talking about this right now. So what do you do when things don't go according to plan? For me, I can be really, really proud of myself and really excited and take a lot of joy in things that I accomplish when it's like, okay, I want to achieve this rank in kettlebell sport. That means I'm going to train this many days a week, and I have this coach, and I'm going to eat this way, and I'm going to, make sure I get enough sleep, and I'm going to do all of these things, and I'm going to get there, okay? But let's say that I'm going along the way, and I get an acting job. That means I can't travel to the competition where I was going to go do that. What do I do? Am I still proud of myself for the work that I've put in, even if something happens that's awesome that I want to pivot and take an opportunity to do, and I now can't follow through on this other thing? Or what if you have a dream for a really long time and that's just not happening, and something better or different comes along? Do you still feel good about yourself, or do you give yourself a hard time for giving up on something that seemed so important before? So it's just something I'm curious about, and something I'm trying to actively do is be conscious of being proud of myself for being in the moment and for being aware of things as they come up, and letting it be okay when I'm asked to do something different or take something different on, and that might be a challenge for me to see that as a positive thing. It's difficult for me to be talking about this right now, actually. And I've been taking on the challenge of being visible anyway, which is why I'm posting right now, even though I'm not really able to coherently talk about this. When I go through moments where I feel like I failed, I hide and I disappear, and I only communicate with maybe 3 or 4 people that I really trust. And I'm not doing that right now, and it's really hard. So this is my invitation to you guys. When you fail, you're gonna fail. Failure is so necessary to growing. When you fail, can you stay present in the moment? Can you look your own self in your own eyes in the mirror and say, I love you, I'm proud of you. You did your best, or you learned. I'm doing that. It's hard. But every time something comes up to challenge me, I'm committed to remembering that there's a bigger picture that I'm a part of. and what I took on a couple years ago when I committed to being seen as a subject of a documentary about a chronic illness that I've had since I was a teenager. It was really hard in the beginning for me to even communicate on camera and be seen. I would then disappear and hide for sometimes weeks at a time in order to recover, and then I would come back. Now, again, here I am. I really want to hide, but I'm not going to. And I hope that this video, what I hope that it's going to do is going to encourage other people to stay connected, to stay with each other. And it's okay if, I'm not saying you have to go live on a Facebook video. It's not what I'm asking. But if something happens and you want to give yourself a hard time for not sticking to whatever goal it was, or I don't know, maybe it's career related, maybe it's health related, maybe you just have to stay on the horse and stay the course. Maybe connect with somebody. Instead of giving yourself a hard time about it and stopping, who can you connect with and who can you share the hard moment with so that you're able to move through that and get on to whatever is the next step for you. Or if you fall off, you can get back on. So I hope this is helpful for people. Thanks for letting me share. And again, my name is Megan. I am an actress, I'm a producer, and I'm a freedom coach. And I'm really interested in helping people right now get started with their health and with exercise. So if you're someone who doesn't know where to start, or who has failed a whole bunch of times and can't even face that idea, even the idea of failing again is scary and emotional and makes you want to hide, I'm not afraid to talk to you. And I'd love to hear from you to help you at least start to face and have a conversation about it. Because without our health, we don't have anything. I'm a living example of that. Have a good day, everyone.